Hi everyone, my name is Randi and I am the infant to 5-year-old coordinator at our Westminster campus. I was just reflecting over Kevin's message on Sunday, and I love the visual that scripture gives in Jeremiah about how a tree planted on the riverbanks doesn't fear when the heat comes and how it produces fruit. And the key word there is not if the heat comes, but when the heat comes. We all face struggles. We all know this. Life is not easy. But how do we respond in that situation when things are hard? Who are we putting our trust in? What are we putting our trust in? And when I look back, I think that so often I put my trust in my kids or my husband or in friends. And ultimately, that's not fair to them because they are also people. So they have their own struggles and their own burdens and their own stressors and their own emotions. And they are not able to provide that security, that strong, consistent foundation that God provides for us when we are facing those situations. And so we are actually burdening people by putting our trust in them. And it's easy to do because they can give us hugs and they provide us joy and they can make us laugh. But what they're giving us is only instant. It's only for a very short time. But what God gives us is consistent foundation and consistent peace forever, because He is forever. He has always been and He always will be. And then I think about the fruit, and what fruit am I bearing if I'm not putting my trust in God? Well, unfortunately, I'm not bearing that fruit, and my family or my friends are the ones that get the short end of the stick on that. You know, I'm not being gentle and I'm not being patient with them. And I'm the one that put them in that situation in the first place. So that just really impacted me and made me really evaluate, where am I putting my trust when these situations arise? You know, my husband and I took a trip one time from Vegas to Phoenix, and we were driving through the desert. And at the time, his car had no air conditioning. So just to give you a little picture, I was sitting in the back seat while my husband was driving, and I was scrunched up as tight as I could be, like making myself as small as possible, because the sun was coming in from both sides of the car. And it was hot and it was miserable. And I'm not going to lie, I was a whining hot mess. And so I was trying to hide from the heat. But when you think about bushes or plants that try to thrive in the desert, they can't. And so they end up becoming tumbleweeds that blow aimlessly through the desert, just collecting and growing, and they have nowhere to go and no purpose, and they're just going where the wind pushes it. And that's not how I want my faith to be at all, at any point in my life, but especially not when things are hard and when I'm struggling with something. I want to be that tree planted on the riverbanks where my life is fruitful and beautiful and growing. And so anyways, I just wanted to share that with you. I hope that you guys got a chance to listen to his message, but if you didn't, I suggest you go back and take a listen. So anyways, take care. Bye.